warm weather to hear me talk and basically to hear a few things that I have to say and I'm sorry. Basically, a few things I have to say and let you know what my plan is. I'm going to read because I took a while to write this and to prepare it, and I want to make sure that I say everything that I meant to say, that I don't leave anything out, and leave anything to chance. So, as we go, first of all, putting Sauk Village first. It is more than just words. It's what hometown Giros felt when they relocated their business here in Sauk Village. Hometown chose to stay here. They believe in Sauk Village and they put Sauk Village first. That is why we stand here today. Thank you for coming out again, and the purpose of this gathering is to put to rest the months of speculation whether I will be running for mayor. But just a minute about that. First thing first, Sauk Village has been my hometown for 30 years. I purchased 2 homes here. I raised my children here. They are the product of Sauk Village and Sauk Village schools. In these 30 years, I witnessed the changes in Sauk Village, some good and some not so good. Therefore, other than death, I don't plan on going anywhere. I was taught that in everything we do to be successful, we must first formulate a plan. That if we fail to plan, we plan to fail. We have seen the results of the lack of planning and the lack of leadership over the last 3 years, but this is not the time to go into details about this. Failed administration. Tonight, I will give you a brief insight to what I plan to do. I'm going to fight for my hometown. I'm going to fight for the right to stay here. And I'm going to fight for the right of what I know is right for all of Sauk Village. I want you to join me in this fight. I need you to join me in this fight. I want to share with you some excerpts from my plan. A plan I know you will agree with. It is a vision that I have worked to develop over the years. A vision that has now turned into a plan that I know so many residents dream of for Sauk Village. To repair our crumbling roads, to repair our failing infrastructure, to curtail our housing crisis, to invest in viable life-changing opportunities for our youth, to reunite our community, to help it come together to heal the divide, to improve our residents' perception of Sauk Village's ability to run an effective government and to be able to provide them with the necessary services. These initiatives are all part of our plan. Simultaneously, we plan to implement our roadmap of economic development and to restore the morale of our police department. A leader must put together a team to create a viable plan for the economic development of a town and not to depend on any one person to achieve this goal. A leader cannot fight crime by being reactive. A leader must prevent crime being proactive. All these actions come by way of a plan. I have shared my plan with community leaders, activists, and residents. Mayors of other communities, all who have advised me that the only way to ensure my plan is enacted is by becoming the leader. And after careful consideration and heart-to-heart discussions with my best friend, my wife, I can formally announce I am a candidate for mayor of Sauk Village in the April 2013 election. This election will challenge our residents to make the most important decision about the future of our town. The village's very existence is at stake, and we absolutely cannot afford to get it wrong this time. We have many problems to solve, and we cannot afford to think someone else is going to fix it for us. I have learned that good leaders require a great team, and I am in the process of assembling a great team that is dedicated to restoring confidence, that is dedicated to restoring pride, and that is dedicated to restoring the progress in our hometown. Our team's mandate will always be put Sauk Village first. Too much has been done for personal gain. Too much has been done for a select few. When I become mayor, my administration will put Sauk Village first. It's going to take hard work, it's going to take sacrifice, and it's going to take you. Join our fight to restore confidence, join our fight to bring back pride, and join our fight to bring back progress. And my team will put an end to the lawsuits, and the team will bring back unity to our community. Who is my team? Who is my team? My team is the People's Unity Party. The People's Unity Party is committed to, as I say, and will continue to say throughout this campaign, put Sauk Village first. I would like to introduce the members of my team. And when I introduce them, I would like for them to have a few words to say. The first person I would like to introduce needs no introduction, but I will give you a little background about him. He has been a resident of Sauk Village for 43 years. He has worked diligently through the ranks and currently serves as Assistant Fire Chief. Our own trustee for re-election, Edward Myers.
Thank you. That was a very good introduction, Trustee. However, a little bit more about myself. As Trustee mentioned, I came out this town in 1969, and it was a very quiet, organized residential community. I joined the fire department in '71 after the spending a night here, 12 o'clock at night. The overhead siren, some of you might remember it, took all blaring away. I got up, started running down the hallway, wondering where in the heck I'm going to go to, because the Nazis are bombing us. I had no idea what this was all about. So after that, I checked into it. I joined the fire department, and I'm still on the fire department. And I will be on the fire department until the day I die. It's something that I love doing. I love helping people. I love to go out there and see if I can help them any way I can. And I have done that with the fire service. Back in '86, I also came on board with the village of Sauk Village. Some of you might remember, Theodore asked me if I could come in and organize the building department and create one. At that time, they had a public works person called off the street, go in the house and make some inspections, and that was it. Well, with my training in the fire service, I was able to put and organize a building department that's pretty much stand up to anyone in the south suburbs. And then, unfortunately, in 2002, Mayor Sherman asked me to do the same thing in Stager. And I left Sauk Village, went over to Stager and organized that. And we, to this day, we have a code enforcement that is next to none. My plan is we need to bring back code. We need to get code very active in our community. We need to put code out there and take care and clean our community up. And that's what it's going to take. We're going to take a lot of people, a lot of time, and a lot of knowledge. I discussed this also with my wife, as Trustee Burgess did. It was a commitment that we decided to share with my entire family. So I brought my sons in, my daughter, and we sat down. They said, "What do you feel, Dad?" My comment to them, I feel the people of this town needs to keep going and needs somebody they can trust and do what they want, not what we want. It's all about what you guys need. However, a couple of things that people might not know. Sauk Village sits right smack in the middle of one of the best hubs you can possibly think of. Regardless, the airport is going to go in down south. And we have major roads intersect our town. Route 30, 394, Sauk Trail. They're all major roads. If you haven't noticed, we have been building up our industrial parks back in the back there. And they're full. And those will be taking lots of revenue and bringing in lots of revenue from us. And from that revenue, we can build this town back up. With that revenue, we can make this town a beautiful town like it used to be, and we will. That's my goal. My goal is, I read the plan from Trustee Burgess. I sided with his plans. I like the plans, and each and every one of you, if you get a chance to read it, read it. And it's beautiful. And we'll move Sauk Village towards. And if we're lucky, if our entire group gets in, we'll make that work. It's a plan, and we have to have a plan in order to move forward. And by moving forward, the biggest thing we have numerous lawsuits out there. Some of them legit, some of them not so legit. We're going to take care of some of those. We're going to eliminate some of those. We're going to make sure that these foolish ones filed against us don't go no place. We're going to make sure that the entire party, when something goes down, from the mayor on down, that everybody knows about it. It's just not a secret. There's just in case you don't know, there is a few of the present party has kept secrets back from the trustees, just in case you didn't know. But we're not going to let that happen. We're all one. And we're all going to be one. There's other candidates running. They're fantastic candidates. But each and every one of our candidates for this party is truly Sauk Village and mine, and we're going to keep it there. Thank you. I called with a coat on. You told me I had to put my coat on. Okay.
I've said my little speech, so now you had to say yours and with your jacket on. But the next person I would like to introduce, she's an advocate for the residents. She is a proven and willing volunteer, and will volunteer and has volunteered for any and everything. She has a proven record of community leadership. She was our former village clerk, and now our next village trustee, Elizabeth Zupon.
Thank you all for coming out today. I'm going to be a lot shorter than either of those two were, just because you can see the sweat is dripping off of me because I don't do well in high temperatures. But I want to just make it official. For those of you who don't know me, it's Elizabeth, but I go by Beth Zupon. And I am running for trustee next April, and I look forward to everyone's support. I am proud to be running and support this man right here who has a plan. We need that plan to get the pride and progress back in our community. And it's a team of all of us. It's just not the People's Unity Party, but it is a team of all of us who want to take back our town and put that progress and pride back into our community. And I thank you all for helping us to do that next April.
Thank you, ma'am. That was short, but you will know that
You're full.
You ought to come out here and talk. Okay. Anyway.
Time for talking less hot temperatures.
The next person who I would like to introduce has made a name for herself as a dedicated village volunteer. She is currently serving as chairman of the Beautification Committee and also as chairperson of the Human Relations Commission. There's two committees. I have one. Other trustees have one. She has two. She volunteers for everything. As you can see, she is a staunch advocate for moving the village forward. She's always willing to step up when the baton is dropped. She steps up when others have stepped away. She's always put Sauk Village first. Our next village clerk, Marva Campbell-Pruitt.
Thank you, soon-to-be mayor of Sauk Village. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Marva.
I am Marva Campbell-Pruitt, and I'm pleased to be an active member and participant for the Friends for Derrick Burgess, as well as the People's Unity Party. I'm being given directions to get up against the wall.
Away from the open side.
Although I made a promise about a year ago not to run against a friend's wife, please know that generally when I give my word, it is in good faith, and I usually honor at all costs whatever promise that I made. But please know that for the good of this team, I have been asked to run not against the wife, but to run for the office of village clerk. I am answering that call. So today I stand before you as a candidate for that office. I know that my candidacy and my win will support the efforts of moving Sauk Village forward, as our mission is to put Sauk Village first. As I reviewed the Burgess plan, a plan that outlines the vision and goals for moving our village forward, I know in my heart that I can actively support those goals, that I share a common sense of community with Derrick Burgess and the others on our team. I'm not going to go through all of the goals at this point because I understand that you all wanted brevity, so I'm going to just skip down a little bit. But I am going to say to you, Sauk Village is definitely at a crossroads. Our residents are looking for leadership, safe neighborhoods, and employment opportunities. And you know what, people? We can go in any direction. I would like to see us move forward. I wish to play an active role in assisting Sauk Village to move forth in the direction of an organized and respectful government. I wish to serve to help determine the fate and quality of our village. I want to be included in the decisions that impact our spending, our taxes, the village management, even entertainment, and our business climate. I want to be a part of a team. I want to be a part of this team that looks toward a shared vision and long-term planning for the village. A team that represents the village on a whole, not just individual voices. A team that looks to promote change where change is necessary and well thought out. Not just change for the sake of change. I want to thank you for coming this evening, and I sincerely hope that you will support the endeavors of moving Sauk Village forward as we collectively and individually dig in to promote positive strides for our village by putting Sauk Village first, as we are pledged to bring back the pride and progress of our village. Thank you very much.
Okay, please know that our work to assemble a complete team is ever evolving and by no means is over. We're on a mission to add more people of the like mind and of like dedication to our team. And won't you help us with this search? Again, I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out. I'll have some refreshments. I just didn't want to, we can come inside and get some refreshments. I just didn't want to bombard their business at the time. I didn't see a lot of people come in and out, so I guess after we get through. But again, this shows that you guys really care to come out and triple-digit heat index weather, and I appreciate this from the bottom of my heart. You just don't know, because this is an extreme weather condition. And for you to come out to hear us talk and to hear what we're going to say means that you really care about this village, and we hopefully we will see this in April. And again, thank you very much, and hope to see you guys April 2013 and come out and vote and support me. Thank you.
You want to come on the inside? I mean, just left. You got a video. I got a great video. Juanita, what you going to tell them?